Welcome to Spacecraft Guide, the channel that describes how the most complex and historic spacecraft work. In this issue of Spacecraft Guide, we're going to continue our work on the lunar module, specifically on panel 12, the communication panel, but also what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the video guide that talks about all of the general information about how these switches work. If you look later on at the end of this video, we're going to go over that a little bit, just so you can understand the great work that was done to create that general guide on the communication switches. But first, we're going to do the VHF Bravo transmit receive switch. And when you click on it, it takes you to the VHF Bravo switch. Now, this controls the VHF Bravo radio. And in TR, or transmit receive, enables routing receive VHF Bravo audio to headset amplifier and microphone amplifier outputs to VHF Bravo transmitter for transmission. Vox keying voltage is routed to the VHF Bravo transmitter. In off, it inhibits routing of VHF Bravo transmitter and receiver outputs through the commander's audio center, and in receive enables routing receive VHF Bravo audio to headset amplifiers. So if we go look at the schematics, we see down here the VHF Bravo transmit receive switch, and there are positions here. We have TR for transmit receive, and then we have for receive only. So if we take this switch and move it to transmit receive, this power source here goes to TR, which comes up and it splits over here to the diode switch going up, and also over here to TR enabled diode switch, which goes to the pad and then to the VHF Bravo voice to the transmitter. But it also, since it comes up here, goes to the diode switch, it comes up here to the voice for astronaut headsets, which goes to the headset amplifier. That goes to the commander's master volume control, which we have right here, and then goes out to the voice lunar module pilot's headset and the commander's headset, and either norm or backup. If we look at going to receive, that only does half of the work. It only does the receive part of the switch. So goes down, the switch comes down, powers receive, comes up to the diode switch, that goes up to the voice for astronaut headsets for listening, goes to the headset amplifier, comes over to the commander's master volume control, and then again to the voice to commander's headset and the lunar module pilot's headset. So that, in a nutshell, is how that switch works. The next thing I want to talk about in this video, we don't go over it that much, but if you look here general, that goes to where this switch fits into the system. If you click on it, that will take you to the general section. But if you look over here, you see a video camera, and then you see video description. So we describe this in a video sense, so you can actually, instead of reading it, you can actually watch the video on it. So just click on video description or the camera, and it takes you to the YouTube channel. I took the volume off here, you'd be able to hear it, but this is the general description of the communications. It's an introduction to all of the communication section. So it tells you about going into the panel,